Hey y'all, here are some life lessons that I've learned. You cannot help someone unless they want to be helped, unless they are willing, until they get ready to be helped. And one of the ways that someone shows that they are willing to be helped or they are willing to get help is to acknowledge that they need help. If you've not acknowledged that you need help, you would never get to the root cause of the issues. And then you'll be getting pokings and pokings and pokings. The things that triggers you, anything small triggers you and you burst out. Now the problem with this is your burstings usually are negative, right? And when you continue with this behavior, it ruins your friendships, it ruins the connection with people. It can even burst out at work, and that means you're going to mess up at work. And the thing about being a human being is sometimes once a friendship or relationship is broken, I have to cross the road. So okay, good. So yeah, the thing about human beings is it's hard to build trust, but it's very easy to break it. Just something small really breaks the trust of people, and then you find people become distant with you. And the issues that I'm talking about mostly are emotional issues, psychological issues. You notice something, you notice a certain pattern in your behavior, and you always act out on these things. You need help, and first of all you need to acknowledge that you actually do need help, and then act on it, not just acknowledging that, oh, I have this problem, I don't know what to do about it. Like, we have YouTube these days, we have Google. Just go on Google or ask your friends. If whatever your friends are telling you seems like it's not something that you're willing to do, then go on Google, go on YouTube, seek help. But you have to acknowledge that you need it, and you have to understand the urgency of what you need, the urgency of help. And honestly, if I'm being honest, if you notice you have emotional issues, like there are some issues that you've not healed before, like you went through some traumas. Yeah, my hand is misbehaving because it's getting tired, that's why I keep switching my hand. But yeah, if you notice that you went through some traumas that you haven't dealt with, you better take that as an urgent matter, because you will keep on ruining the friendships and the relationships that you have just because of how you handle issues. Remember, not everyone is patient, and not everyone thinks the same. The thing is, if you don't learn to assume some things, you don't have to be reacting on everything. Every emotion that you feel, you react on it. And once you have noticed or someone has pointed it out to you that this is it, then work on it. Really, honestly, guys, because it will mess you up. So please, if you have any issues, traumatic issues, or any kind of issues, you first have to acknowledge that you have those issues and you need help, and seek the necessary help, the necessary needed help for you to overcome this thing. Otherwise, you will stay there, and the more you stay there, the more you are hurting people, and then you end up being alone, because no one can stand a person bleeding on them all the time. And the more you act on these traumas that you had without dealing with them, without considering other people, that's how you ruin friendships and your chances to have genuine relationship, because it's very toxic, honestly. So, well, with all that said, kindly seek for help. Acknowledge that you need help. If you notice a pattern in your life, acknowledge that you need help and seek the necessary needed help. And God is the answer. Jesus is the answer. He's the only one who will help you, and He's the only one who will help you deal with these traumas. Peace out.